Women today are exhausted, not because we're weak, but because we've been forced to be hard. We've been taught that strength means being unbothered, emotionless, hyper-independent, and constantly in survival mode. But that's not strength. That's armor. And most women don't even realize they're wearing it. If you don't know who I am, I'm Kinaya. If you do, hi, welcome back to my channel. And this is the beginning of Elyséa Proserra, or for short, Elyséa, a community, a philosophy, and eventually a global sisterhood dedicated to helping women reconnect with their identity, their softness, their power, and the full spectrum of their womanhood. Elyséa isn't a trend. It's not a feminine energy aesthetic. It's not a club or sorority. It's a return to self, to truth, to sovereignty. In Elyséa, we explore the light and dark aspects of womanhood, not as a performance, but as an identity. Not as an aesthetic, but as a way of being. This movement is about becoming a woman who is rooted, embodied, discerning, and whole. Because I feel like somewhere along the way, society convinced women that to be respected, we had to become men. We were told to suppress emotion, reject softness, avoid vulnerability, never need anyone, stay guarded, stay ready, stay in control. But we called that strength, and it's not strength. I believe that's fear wearing a blazer, and it's hardness. Hardness is reaction. It's what happens when you've been hurt, disappointed, abandoned, or forced to survive without support. Hardness says, I will never be caught off guard again. I will never need anyone. I will never be vulnerable. But strength is different. Strength is chosen. Strength is intentional. Strength is rooted in identity, not trauma. Strength says, I know who I am. I can open because I trust myself. I can be soft because I'm not fragile. I can be receptive because I'm discerning. Hardness is a shield, where strength is a self. In Elyséa, we talk about the light and dark feminine not as aesthetics, but as psychological truths. Anytime I think of light and dark feminine energy, I think of the story of Persephone and how she was once core, spring goddess, daughter of Demeter, and then she was abducted, taken to the underworld to become the wife of Hades and queen of the underworld. She had to become a symbol of something so dark while also being a symbol of life, something that brings life. And I believe that is what us as women are supposed to be a symbol of as well. The light feminine is warmth, compassion, creativity, softness, openness, nurturing, where the dark feminine is boundaries, discerning, self-respect, mystery, sovereignty, the refusal to shrink. Both are strength and both are necessary. I believe you cannot have one without the other. They are both sacred. Women are hardened because they've been forced to operate in environments that don't honor their nature. We're told to compete like men, date like men, detach like men, and lead like men, but we're not men. And the more we try to be, the more disconnected we become from ourselves. This disconnection shows up as irritability, numbness, burnout, resentment, emotional shutdown, hyper-independence, fear of intimacy, fear of softness, fear of being seen. Hardness is a symptom, and not just for women. It's a symptom for men too, and it's not an identity. Elyséa is a space for women who want to return to themselves. It's a community for women who want to understand their identity, explore their feminine spectrum, reconnect with softness, reclaim their power. God, I can't stress that enough. Heal their relationship with strength. Embody, not perform. Become, not survive. And I truly believe that this can be something huge, and we're all not perfect. I'm also still trying to find my way in being more in tune with my feminine side. And that is why I feel like this can be so relatable, because I'm also still on that journey. I'm not perfect either. And if this resonated with you in any way, my notes, if this resonated with you in any way, stay connected. This is only the first conversation, but I want you to ask yourself, where in your life have you mistaken hardness for strength? And what would happen if you let yourself become strong instead of guarded? Welcome to Elyséa. We're just getting started.